I'm just gonna get straight into this because if I have to think of an intro, creative my intro needs to be, and then think about how I'm gonna edit the video, it's just gonna take me a gazillion years. I film so much and I haven't actually I've only uploaded 2 or 3 videos in about, I don't know, 6 months or something, even more probably. So, this video is toddler things I've learned. Situation and what I've learned. It's just going to be that simple. When I feel like I'm always correcting my toddler and saying no and saying don't do this and do this, and just feels like the atmosphere is maybe a bit negative and she just doesn't seem like she's listening, she needs a date. We need to go on a date. We need to rebuild the relationship. That's the solution. Something for them to get excited about. Now for her, anything that involves animals, cooking, or play is a date. She was like that. Took her to the zoo, had a really nice time, we bonded, we spoke, etc. When she came back, I can literally ask her to do anything and she will happily do it. I can't get out of the house, which is probably a situation right now with a lot of people. Bake a cake. And I don't know how to bake, but I've got those ready cake mixes and all I do is just put them in the oven and then mix them up. And it's so easy because all she has to do is just pour, say ready, steady, go when I come to put it in the oven, and just small stuff like that, get the eggs, get the milk, and she feels involved. If the park is an option and you don't really want her or him to use the swing or the slide, then just maybe a picnic in the park and get really excited about it. Let's get the mats, and what else should we take with us on the picnic? And should we get strawberries and really excited, la 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 la. That whole build up to the excitement and the actual picnic and the conversations that we have make the relationship a lot better. Soft play or any kind of play area, or even like a gaming place where those small arcade places for young children. Just at home, a picnic in the living room if you don't have a balcony or you don't have a garden. The other really important thing I believe in, just generally, before we correct them, we need to connect with them. So correction before connection. If I haven't built a connection and I'm constantly saying no, 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 the correction won't really happen because I haven't done that connection. So maybe bear that in mind, develop the relationship and then teach them. But not, no, 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 you do this. Just teach them, this is how we do it. Number 2. If you want to keep them occupied, give them a snack. Snacks that will tend to keep them going for a while, I find, are packets of crisps, because I don't know what it is, but the fact that they pick their hand in and take the crisps, or packets of popcorn or a bowl of popcorn, more likely to be sitting down and eating with it a lot longer. If you don't want the risk of spillovers, lollipops are really good, or any snack. This is something that I realize works so well and it buys me so much time. A snack that is really fiddly to open. So you know, you get those, for example, Skittles pack. Not that Skittles is very safe, but you know, just a snack that is fiddly or hard to open. Give that to them. That will buy you a bit of time with them trying to open it, and then they'll come and bring it to you, so you've bought yourself a little bit more time, and then you open it and then they eat it, and then you've got even more time. Genius. Also, if you're traveling on a plane, lollipops are really good because a block say is. So this I learned from my mum, and she's got pictures of my older sister Fatma with an apple. If you need some time, just give them an apple, and it's so true. I gave them an apple and they just stay on it for so long. They might not even finish it, but it occupies them for so long. Number 3. Hashtag true story, this happened to me. If you're stuck with no entertainment, no signal, but you're stuck with 2 young children and you're waiting for somebody to come, sing nursery songs. I was locked out of the house and I was waiting for my sisters to come so they can open the door for me, and we were on the 4th floor, and I really didn't want to have to walk all the way down with the 2 kids. I was already tired and I'd already walked up those stairs, and they were getting like really flustered, and obviously it wasn't safe for them to just go around. So all we did was just sit on the staircase, sad, I know, but then we just sang nursery songs and it kept them there for so long. If I had snacks, I would have given them snacks. And also, if you're really stuck, a good one is, I don't know if it's a Samsung thing, but I'm pretty sure it's on most phones. If you swipe on the camera, it's got those, it's called AR emoji on Samsung, and you just flip it over and it just shows, it puts those weird faces on on their face, like, you know, a little cat, a cow and stuff, and it just keeps them entertained for so long. And I don't usually have memory. Everyone knows I don't usually have memory. You don't need memory. You just need to, you don't even need to take the picture. You could just hover it around and then they could just play with all the features or all the different pictures. So that's a really good one too. Oh, another one is pretend play. Again, this came up, we were stuck in a situation, we just had to wait. There wasn't really much we could do. But pretending to play, oh, we're in a jungle. Do you see the dinosaur? Oh, it's coming, come. And then just basically make anything up. If they like unicorns. If they like crocodiles. If they like a frog, just, you know, hop or something. But then I saw it on Pursuit of Happiness recently and I was like, whoa. Yeah, I was just really happy because I saw it there. So I was like, yeah, it's so cute. Number 4, if you've got a fiddly toddler, put their clothes on or change them. Number 1, give them something to hold. Number 2, again, sing them a nursery song. I don't know what it is, but it will just keep them still. Like, Elias just runs everywhere and I just can't keep him. So I give him a toothbrush. I don't know why he's so entertained by it, but and then I can just change him much easier. Okay, this one is taking them long to get somewhere. For example, to get to the staircase, to get out of the park, for example. Number 1 is, which I think so many people know and do already, is the winner. First person to the staircase is the winner. And then they run, obviously, to the staircase. So that works. When we've been to parks, and the parks, like the one in Greenwich, is so big, but when we come to leave, I set a goal for them to go to. So for example, I'll pick a dog. This happened. I picked a dog which was running in the same directions where we were supposed to go, and that was our goal. So yeah, let's go catch the dog. Obviously the owners of the dog didn't know and we were never going to catch up with them, but yeah, she ran really quickly and got to the dog, and then after the dog, distract her with something else. First person to the tree over there, and then she runs to the tree, and then she gets first person to the bin over there. Oh, you get the gist of it. First person to the lamppost. Whatever it is, it works. 6, going to restaurant, going to somebody's house. It's so simple, but I don't know why it took me a while to get onto doing it, but it's set your rules before you go. So before we go to a restaurant, in the car, for example, or if we're, you know, in the buggy, what we're gonna do when we're in the restaurant, I'd already told her before, but if you haven't, what I would say is, 1, we sit down at the restaurant. Number 2, we don't get up at all. Number 3, if you want to get up, you tell me that you need to get up. You ask me if you want to get up. Now, I do forget to do that but when I do set those rules, it's so smooth, like super smooth. And then the second thing is the entertainment. The entertainment that I find always works with them. Any animals, I just pick 5 colors and a coloring sheet. If you don't happen to have colors or a coloring sheet, when you go to restaurants, they tend to give you a mat to put the plates on. Just grab one of those and flip it over and ask them for a pen if you're really, really desperate. Sometimes I've got a marker in my bag as well. I just keep it there for, you know, situations where I need it. If you're stuck outside, actually, you can use that marker and put nail varnish on. Some people might not agree, but you know, if it's a whiteboard marker, you can just rub it off. Anyway, up to you. So the situation is saying stuff you don't want them to say, or they're saying something that is not nice. If you don't want them to say something, rather than saying, don't say this. So for example, if she's saying, move, get out of my way, I would say, Lily, that's not a very nice way of saying it. Say, excuse me, please, I want to pass. That's the correction part. They're already on the connection, but rather than telling her off, she's not gonna know the alternative. She's not gonna know what to say. She's only like little. And what to say and how to say it. This one has saved me so many times. We all do, I'm pretty sure. Situation where been in each other's faces for so long and they're really starting to drive you and it's starting to be, you know, a little bit annoying, some may say, annoying. Drop them in a bath. If you've got bubbles, put the bubbles in there. If you've got toys, throw toys in there. If you don't have bubbles, just bath. If you don't have a bathtub, in the shower, it's always got a little edge. Just block off, I don't know what it's called, and then just sit them in a little bit of water and they can splash it on each other. Just basically, the water works wonders. If you've got color bombs as well, bath bombs, they're amazing. It just makes bath time even better. Number 9 is wicked. I love this one. I got told this by a baby yoga teacher. You know how babies for some reason love grabbing your hair and then they just pull on it? pull on it, pull on it, and you're not sure how to get it, you try to like, you know, move the fingers and it doesn't work, try this. It works every single time. Ever since she told me about this magical trick, it's changed the way I deal with it. Like I'm like, yeah, pull my hair any day, baby, pull my hair any day. Because all I'm gonna do is just stroke your hand. That's it. Try it, trust me, it works. And number 10, last but not least, is breathe. Remember to breathe. I don't even think I breathed in this whole video, but I always forget to breathe, especially number 8 when they're starting to really drive you up the wall and you're starting to get annoyed. For sure, I just don't breathe and I don't realize that I'm not breathing until I start breathing. I'm like, oh, I needed that. Put it, and I always forget it. I always forget it. So anyways, my life goal, if you were to ask me, my life goal of this video is number 1, so I don't forget these things if I ever have another baby. And number 2, I really believe that with positive parenting, we can raise positive, nice and better to live in for us and, you know, generations coming. But yeah, anyway, I hope any part of it was useful. And yeah, if you've got tips, please share them. Bye. Always constantly saying, no. هموت. This is how we do. Correction before connection. Connection. Them.